Welcome back to the Trending Communicator. I'm your host, Dan Nestle. Wait, what? The Trending Communicator? What? I thought I was here for the Dan Nestle Show. Well, I got good news for you, everybody. You still are here for the Dan Nestle Show, only I've decided to bring it in a little bit, focus in a little bit more on the community, on the professionals, on the profession itself that has given me so much, that has made all of the good fortune in my life possible. That is the field of PR, communications, and marketing. From now on, I'm going to be devoting the show to those in the fields which I had just mentioned, who I think, and who you probably all will think, are amazing people. People who have something incredible to offer. People who have done great things in the field of communications and beyond. People who are taking our profession to wherever it's going to go. And hence, I think they're trending. The trending communicator, the trending communicators of our day. I'm still going to be having in-depth conversations and go explore as far as I can with my curiosity. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to get to know people. And anybody, whether you're in communications, marketing, or some other profession, anybody will get something out of every episode. That said, if you're in comms or you're in marketing, there's definitely going to be a little bit more for you, at least professionally speaking. And I think you'll be fascinated with the people who are going to be coming on the show. These days, there's just been an incredible amount of change happening in our field. And I've been dealing with that change, and I've been sort of on the edge of that change for at least the past 5 or 6 years, if not longer. And in recent years, I've really doubled down on the idea of innovation and staying ahead of the changes, mostly in technology, that are facing our world and facing our profession particularly, and changing the face of communications and really having severe implications as to the future of what it is that I do. You may not think that it's super important, or that it's ever occurred to you that communications and marketing is really a critical part of the future. But let me ask you this: who controls information? Who are the people that write stories that you then read in the newspapers, or, well, if you've ever seen a newspaper, if you ever read on websites, or even in social media? Who are the people who create the narratives that you hear about, in positive and negative ways, in politics, in corporations, in organizations? The people that create those pieces, the people who are in charge of narratives, of stories, of messaging, I got to say, they hold a lot of power. And most of us, just think it's our job. We get a lot of rewards out of it. We're very passionate about it. But frankly, I think we need to understand that we wield an incredible amount of power over the information that others receive. And with that power comes great responsibility. I guess I was going to say something like that. Well, the Trending Communicator is going to be talking with people, movers and shakers in the field, who I believe really understand that responsibility, who are looking at technology and looking at changes in the way that we understand communications, whether it be through artificial intelligence or neuroscience, or just understanding better ways to manage anxiety and speak as a communicator, and much, much more. These people will be graciously sitting with me and talking, and we are going to uncover some amazing insights and some very interesting paths of discussion, as I have always done, as I will continue to do. So, yes, it's different. It's the Trending Communicator. Still Dan Nestle, still me, still my style. If you like the best of both of those worlds, you're in for a really great ride. So welcome, subscribe, resubscribe, listen, tell me what you think. But most of all, enjoy the conversations, enjoy the curiosity, enjoy the learning. Episode 1 coming soon. Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to listen in on today's conversation. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to subscribe through the podcast player of your choice, share with your friends and colleagues, and leave me a review. 5 stars would be preferred, but it's up to you. Do you have ideas for future guests or you want to be on the show? Let me know at dan@trendingcommunicator.com. Thanks again for listening to the Trending Communicator.